Hello and welcome to another feature video for Closed-End Fund Mastery. In this video I'm going to go over a couple of new charts that have just been added to the Closed-End Fund Mastery Super Screener and Interactive Report. They will be making their debut this Saturday on May 24th, 2025. Over the years, Closed-End Fund Mastery has prided itself on adding a lot of really cool features you can't get in any other closed-end fund research tool. But as our goal becomes making Closed-End Fund Mastery the premier research tool for closed-end funds, it is necessary that we have to incorporate the average run-of-the-mill customary stuff, but we're going to do it with a closed-end fund mastery touch. The first chart addition is the market versus NAV share price performance. There's nothing spectacular about it, although I believe my current members will appreciate this new addition. Ironically enough though, over the years, none of my members have ever requested the addition of this chart into Closed-End Fund Mastery. The addition of this next chart has been requested from time to time, and that is the discount premium chart. Big deal, right? Maybe not, but if we add a little bit of that closed-end fund mastery touch that I mentioned earlier, how about we also include a rolling monthly historical discount premium average to the chart? Suddenly it's pretty cool, right? And because little things mean a lot, what if in addition to these two charts, we place them side by side, thereby giving you an overall view of price performance in relation to the fund's discount premium. Better still, what if we just took all of this information and combined it into one simple chart? That's much cooler now, don't you think? Now what I'm about to show you is for illustration purposes only. You can see noted here below I have trend lines and boxes are added manually. However, I'm going to show you how you can produce graphs like this on your own, and I will be creating a template that you can use so you do not have to keep redrawing the same boxes. Now what I'm about to show you is my personal interpretation of how I would use this new chart. The first thing I want to point out is that you'll notice that each of these individual boxes span over a period of months, not days. The reason this is important is because whatever phase you find yourself in, you should not ever feel as though you are in a position to panic sell or buy for fear of missing out. You could, however, take advantage of buying opportunities when they do present themselves. For example, for the fund FGB, which is the chart we're looking at here, you can see that period of August 2021 to December of 2022, we were in what I would call a sell or wait phase. Now, in a sell or wait phase, the sell part of the phase is actually at the beginning of the phase, as you can see all the way over here, currently for the period of April 2025 to May 25. And I'll explain why that's triggered in a little bit. Going back to the sell or wait phase, a buying opportunity within the sell or wait phase could be when the discount premium, or discount in this instance, falls outside of our sell or wait phase zone. And if you line up the discount to the price, you can see we got in at pretty good lows. Now real quickly, I'm going to go over each phase and explain what's going on in that phase that causes it to be in that phase. And again, this is my own personal interpretation. You could modify this strategy to suit your own purposes or use a completely different strategy. It's on your own. It's up to you. This is not financial advice. Now, starting with our sell or wait phase, as I mentioned earlier, the sell would have began in the beginning of the phase. You can see that we have falling NAV prices and we have falling market prices. Now, if your investing strategy is to buy any price decline, then this chart is irrelevant to you. But in the context of historical discount premium, there wasn't too much of a discrepancy to take advantage of. Next is the accumulation phase. You can see that the discount premium in relation to the historical discount premium is pretty significant. That alone does not make an accumulation phase. can see that based on net asset value price action and market action, there was clearly a change in trend, accumulating in an uptrend while the discount to NAV, the ideal sweet spot. Now over to the sell or hold phase, you can see that the discount in relation to the fund's historical discount has now completely evaporated, and the market price is being bid up faster than the increase in the net asset value. So this could be a clear point for profit taking or continuing to hold since you purchased low in the accumulation phase and you just want to keep collecting those juicy yields. The sell or hold phase at this point, the sell or hold phase is completely at my discretion. But if my end game in this position was to ultimately cash out for a profit, then we would definitely want to exit this position before we start to transition back into the sell or wait phase. Now, what causes the transition from a sell or hold phase to a sell or wait phase? Market and or NAV price action. As you can see, as of April, May 2025, FGB definitely started going into a downtrend, and that's evidenced by the price action with a lower low formed, it looks like, back here around December 2024. Now, if you're a long-term investor, this sudden downtrend is not going to deter you from holding on to your shares. And as we know now, the market is trending back up, and that the result of this decline was a consequence of the announcement of tariffs on April 2nd, 2025. But again, as I said, in the context of using this chart to take advantage of discounts below their historical norms, you would definitely want to exit your position anytime while the discount premium is considerably higher than its historical average. Okay, so now, as I said earlier, I'm going to create a template so that you can make this type of analysis on your own. And to do that, all you have to do is to go to the new chart. Here you see I have MCI, Barings Corporate Investors. Click on the chart, Control-C to copy it, and go to the template. You're going to go to Home, Paste, Paste as a picture. If you don't paste it as a picture, it's going to distort your colors, and it could be unpleasant to look at. And all you do is you click on the box in the template, cut it, Control-X, click on the chart, Home, Paste, and then drag the chart anywhere you want it to, anywhere you want. You can resize it, copy the text, Control-C, Control-V to paste, position it or leave it where you want, and then you do the same for the accumulation phase and the sell or hold phase. And that's all there is to it. A link to this template will be included in Friday's distribution weekly change report. Okay, so I combined both the price action chart and the discount premium chart into one chart. But I think it's best to keep the two smaller side-by-side charts because they do a better job, although not in this example specifically, of accentuating the volatility in price movement and discount premium history. The bigger chart gives a much smoother presentation of all the information, adding order to chaos, so to speak. I'm going to have to do a little remodeling on the navigation pane of the Fund Stats page because I have no room for any more additional feature buttons. But to access the new charts, all you'll have to do for now is just click on the Fund Stats flowchart, and scrolling just beneath it are the new charts. Again, these charts will be included in Closed End Fund Mastery's weekly reports starting this Saturday. If you've watched this video and you're not a Closed End Fund Mastery member, would like to learn more about it, there are numerous links in the description below. Thank you for watching.